Hey, so today's calisthenics gem of the day is, should I be using bands when I exercise, or should I be just using my own body weight? That all depends on you at the end of the day if you have access to bands as well. When it comes to bands, they can either assist or they can resist when you're doing an exercise. So let's say some push-ups. If I'm trying to resist with it, I'm putting the band around me, providing some resistance with it. If I'm someone that needs more engagement from certain muscle groups that I'm not able to tap into while I'm using them, I'll put the band up and I'll start to use the band to allow me to go through the movement so I can understand the engagement and where it comes from. On the other side of that, just using your own body weight, there can be different modifications you need, so such as using a scapular push-up, or just using a modified push-up, or using something elevated to help me go through the movement. It all depends on you and how you want to train overall. Both ways are fine, but it's all up to you at the end of the day. Have a good one, everyone. So when it comes to using bands for assistance, you gotta remember it all comes to how much tension the band can really create. They all have different labels on them that tells you how much weight they are gonna take off right here. This one right here takes at least 20 to 30 pounds off depending on how I'm using it and how much I'm stretching it down. So I'm gonna use it for an assisted push-up. I'm placing it right below my belly button right here. It's going to feel like now it's pulling my hips up. That's going to cause me now to engage my lower hip. So squeezing my butt, but keeping my core engaged. So it'll make this movement a lot more easier on me. On my wrists, my elbows, my shoulders, my chest. It's allowing me to go through this movement in a safe and proficient manner. For any exercise you do use bands for assistance for, just remember it's all on the band on that, and also on you. So you don't want to choose too small of a band to assist you. Maybe something a little bit larger might help out. All depends on how you're training it and what you're doing too. Now on to the modifications. So now let's say I'm really proficient at a push-up, but I want to add some resistance to it. How can I use the band to add some resistance? Well, I'm going to make sure I'm going to place it right over my palms, just above the thumb here. Hard to get a rubber on. Place it on my mid-back region, making sure that it's not too low or it's not too high. Getting into my push-up position, I'm not going to feel any resistance as I'm coming down with it. I'm going to feel it as I come up, right back down. If my intentions are to focus on getting stronger in my chest region, I'm going to be feeling it right there on my chest region and my triceps because we're pushing the ground away with the band as resistance. Now let's say I'm at the modification where I don't have a band and I'm like, okay, how can I make this harder for myself if I'm barely able to do a push-up, or I'm sorry, easier for myself? We'll get into a modified push-up, which is, if you can, getting into a plank first helps, dropping the knees, getting some engagement from the glute and hamstring area, coming down for that push-up, and coming right back up. Or even coming down in a full plank, dropping the knees, coming right back up. It all depends up to you and your specific needs when it comes to these movements. Sometimes we don't need that modification. Sometimes we need to do it on something a little bit higher. It all depends on you at the end of the day and how you're training it, whether it's by yourself or with a coach. Really hope you enjoyed the video today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.